Well, hearts across the country heavy tonight after the passing of Arizona Senator John McCain.
After a battle with brain cancer, McCain died over the weekend. Well, today, McCain's former presidential campaign manager and family spokesperson releasing his farewell statement. It reads in part, quote, "Thank you for the privilege of serving you and for the rewarding life that service in uniform and in public office has allowed me to lead." He went on to say, "I've tried to serve our country honorably. I have made mistakes, but I hope my love for America will be weighed favorably against them."
Well, today, WATE 6 on Your Side reporter Elizabeth Kubel spoke with another former prisoner of war who knew McCain. So, Elizabeth, how is this American hero reflecting on his life and legacy tonight?
Well, John McCain was a man that William Robinson says he's proud to know and proud to be associated with. Both men held captive as prisoners of war in Vietnam at the same time. A room nearly decorated from top to bottom.
This is a Purple Heart bracelet. This is the Vietnam bracelet.
Marking some of the major milestones.
This is a brick from the Hanoi Hilton.
From Vietnam veteran William Robinson's service career.
I joined the military in 1961 and retired in 1984.
Almost 8 of those years spent as a prisoner of war. In fact, one of Robinson's many titles, the longest enlisted POW in American history, alongside Neil Black.
The simple version is hours, days, weeks, months, and yes, even years of boredom punctuated by terror.
During that time, the late Senator John McCain also held captive.
This is his release picture here.
Robinson says he was in the cell next door.
They asked me, "Do I know John?" I said, "Yeah." I said I was on his welcome committee. I'd been there 2 years before he showed up.
So his reaction to the news of McCain's passing this weekend, understandably one of sadness.
We were brothers.
Reflecting on the life of a man Robinson knew, a man he suffered alongside, and a man he says the country undoubtedly will miss.
And I think we as Americans will find ourselves asking how Senator McCain would have handled this. And so I really think that he has made an impact on all of our lives.
The senator and military hero leaving a legacy, Robinson says, is simple yet powerful.
Never give up, never give in, roll with the punches, bounce back, get ready for the next round.
Now, Robinson tells me that unfortunately he can't make it to McCain's services in the coming days, but he encourages those who can to show their support. Back to you.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you so very much. And by the way, plans call for McCain to lie in state Wednesday at the Arizona State Capitol on what would have been his 82nd birthday.
Yes, a funeral will then be held Thursday in Phoenix with former Vice President Joe Biden scheduled to speak. And McCain will then lie in state at the U.S. Capitol building in Washington on Friday, with his funeral to be held Saturday at the Washington National Cathedral. Senator McCain will then be laid to rest at a private event at the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis on Sunday.
Now, earlier today, we were at Oak Ridge National Labs, and we spoke with some of your lawmakers who were also there today about the legacy that John McCain leaves behind.
So when I think of John McCain, I think of his heroism as a pilot and prisoner of war, and also as his great service as a statesman to this nation.
I think we all have appreciated his friendship, and to those of us in the House, the friendliness.
I think he will be remembered by people, of course, all across the country, not just for his heroism, but for also reaching across the aisle, making decisions that he firmly believed in despite of party affiliation.
You know, lived up to the term maverick.
Yes.
He really was passionate about the cause. And like you said, no matter your politics, I think everybody agrees.
Yeah.
Pretty great guy.
I agree.